Leaving a building is everyone's first instinct when the ground begins to shake, but that is not always the safest way. Patricia De Leon tells us how to survive a destructive earthquake.
The Philippines is prone to earthquakes, typhoons, and volcanic eruptions. The United States Geological Survey says the country lies in the Pacific Ring of Fire, where 90% of the world's earthquakes and 81% of the world's most powerful earthquakes happen. Exactly 22 years ago to the day today, a magnitude 7.7 earthquake hit Cabanatuan City in Nueva Ecija. It is considered the most destructive earthquake in Philippine history. The final death toll was 1,283 and damages cost 12.2 billion pesos. The Philippine Institute of Volcanology and Seismology Director Renato Solidum says Nueva Ecija was worst hit because it is part of the Philippine Fault Zone, the most active in the country. Although modern technology is not sophisticated enough to predict earthquakes, Solidum says there are areas where people need to be more vigilant. The West Valley Fault, where a powerful quake is bound to happen according to studies, runs from the Sierra Madre mountain range to the cities of Marikina, Pasig, Makati, and Pasay. Solidum says the West Valley Fault can trigger a magnitude 7.2 earthquake with an intensity of 8 to 9.
Slightly to heavily in case of that earthquake, with around 13% heavy damage. Heavy damage means you cannot use the house anymore or the house collapsed. So as a result, if ever there are people inside those houses and the scenario was evening scenario, expecting that people are inside those weak buildings, then around 33,000 can be killed by that earthquake.
Right now, we are currently experiencing intensity 8. Now, during intensity 8, most people can be thrown off the ground. And usually, most buildings will already be damaged. And most bridges and elevated structures are already destroyed.
Solidum says there are two ways to prepare for an earthquake. First, know how strong or weak buildings are by checking if construction follow the current building code. Second, learn how to react. Second, learn how to react quickly in times of tremors. When inside structures, duck under a table, cover the nape, and hold the foot of the table. If there are no tables, find an area with a post or beam that you can hang on to. Evacuate to open spaces in case of strong earthquakes. And as a final precaution, always keep an emergency kit filled with biscuits, water, flashlight, whistle, and extra clothes. Patricia De Leon, Solar News.